are you doing this week?
I'm doing Goat's Head Soup. Welcome to a deep dive into Goat's Head Soup, the record that broke the Rolling Stones' classic run of albums, or so you would think. Coming up next. From the first mournful sound of the riff from Mr. D to the final spiteful spitting notes of Star Star, Goat's Head Soup is a flawed but brilliant record. It's this flawed perfection that I want to look at in more detail. What's Goat's Head Soup's main flaw? The critic said, Nick Kent. On Goat's Head Soup, the Stones really have nothing to say. Robert Christgau. Here they hope the licks will stand on their own. Lance Bangs. There is a sadness about the Stones now, because they amount to such an enormous so what. Since the Stones formed, the world had gone from Holly Golightly's New York, where love was only a kiss away, in the early 60s, to Popeye Doyle's Big Apple, where murder was only a shot away in the early 70s. In 73, Mick and Keith were approaching 30. They were no longer purveyors of teenage fantasies or voices of a generation. Moving into the mid-70s, who the Stones were as a band was complicated.
Didn't like that.
And something they would find in years to come. But in 1973, Goat's Head Soup was what they had to say. I have 3 reasons why I believe Goat's Head Soup is unfairly blamed on ending the classic 4-album run winning streak. Exile on Main Street's reputation has towered over Goat's Head Soup, is often characterised as containing the Stones' very DNA and being their greatest album. On it, they dropped the radio-friendly hits and went pure hardcore Stones. One of the things that hurts Goat's Head Soup, in comparison to Exile, is that it sounds produced by returning certain pop elements that had been missing on their previous 2 albums. Exile was recorded in a basement away from conventional studios, creating a murky sound mix that lingers in many of the album's songs. Combined with Jagger's ambiguous lyrics, Exile was celebrated for an authenticity that fit the Stones better than any attempts at elevating their craft beyond a certain technical level. On Exile, the Stones took Sticky Fingers' core of sleazy rockers and smacked out grungy songs like Brown Sugar, Wild Horses, You Gotta Move, I Got the Blues, and Dead Flowers, and multiplied them within a freewheeling embrace of Americana. In so many ways, Exile is the most American-sounding album ever made by a British band. Goat's Head Soup is a more crafted and conscious work. It has a more English sound to it, like Between the Buttons. Maybe 2 years living out of Britain made the Stones sharply conscious of their British audience, as newer artists such as David Bowie, Queen and T-Rex appeal to younger music buyers in the UK. Exile on Main Street's musical accomplishment is inseparable from its mythology. But while the music on the album was not a departure from the Stones' previous work, it caused a stir due to its indifference to the contemporary musical landscape in 1972. They got it out of their system and were ready for something new. That something new started on Goat's Head Soup. Goat's Head Soup's origin story is less iconic, but no less essential to how the Stones have succeeded for over 60 years in the music industry. If you enjoyed the content in this video, give us a comment, a like, and subscribe.